that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Lock Josh silent without sin. He put me on the better for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down with suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Theracone. Backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand or kneels too late when the caps get pills. Don't believe in TC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red of my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever I fight. From above I be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' win them out, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart that I sun ray my Arthur make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart that I sun ray my Arthur make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and patriarch. Up to the shower, purify my heart, feel to copper.
Oh, your treat. Let me get your treat. Let me get your treat. Here.
Done some growth for sure. Voice built solid foundation. Blood crown, sharp report and hill. Pound the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war. Man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning. Send them back to once they change. is the peace laugh.
You looking like where's it at? Okay, I got it right here, Papa. Yeah, Papa. I got you, man. My apologies.
Now feel the beast rap, rain fire on them, and the internet phones. Digital emojis and
You like being outside? Yeah, I got you.
I
gotta fill you one up, too, huh?
government and its quarrels established Big Mom house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Wave the heart as I son Raymond or her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake. Marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Wave the heart as I son Raymond or her make the patriarch. Most social media
That's why it didn't look real, did it?
saviors are fake.
We got rid of it.
Knowledge one is when Ron and
Let me show you water.
Note this self, quick plan, hit the gas, this shaft, this call. My turn, take the risk, it's fast. Most of them got vaccinated. With chips in they ass plus rappers sacrificing each other for
I'm gonna show you just 2 drops because you had like
watch videos without the subliminals, predictive programming weirdo, shrunk menstrual shows, the lands contaminated fruits and vegetables, black minerals, the water, the skies are fried, liquid chemicals, technology, got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will they spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within Xbox off the chart. I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, ex-Martian spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best part. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Wave the heart as I son Raymond or her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I son Raymond or her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge one is when the right and space rocks. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the great matriarch. Honor and respect to our ancestors. Jah, you've always had a father off of your flow. For sure,
Ganja. Patricia.
But the trail I blazed.
Talk about that some other time. Talk about that later.
The hell I've raised, I pray you don't burn.
All the information's there. People just don't like to research.
You earn from it. The mistakes I've made, I pray.
All discussion.
Learn from it.
I find things more pertinent now. This is ours. That's all you need to know. And that's 100%. And you just need to accept that and get over all that fake stuff.
Lots of pain. I feel the releasing of lightning and drops of rain from the sound cloud. You shine like me, your crown sprout. But unlike me, son, you have internal down loud and smoke screen which surrounds you. Shrouds your sound, my shout allow your genius to astound the crowd. You my beloved, you scintillate profuse. You my beloved, you resent fate foolishly. You my beloved, do ventilate truthfully. You my beloved son, and who I'm well pleased. Okay, shall it? Your vision is.
I'll speak on it maybe a little bit. Other things more personal.
Intuition extends the lenses felt when your cinematographic flashes of your scripted class in your inner magic. Dramatic action mixed with vivid aspects mastered surpasses the average class. Stretches the facet through the scope of life's Kodak. You see classic. The question you have is mathematics. Please ask it, son. Earth's a classroom, so put your hand up. And last boom, you already knew the answer. I pray to God to give me another chance for the love of my life. My wife, just a romance in the misconception. No time, 1 second guess.
That's it. I'm not even one. So about 4 or 5 o'clock.
A reflection that she showed you of me many years ago. Special features presentation appears to show you my beloved. You scintillate profuse. You my beloved. You resent fate foolishly. You my beloved. do ventilate. Truthfully, you my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. Now, Samuel, I am here. I am for sure that the signal is inscribable or deprogrammable. From a little cub to a lion, not of my bloodline. Don't give a damn, so love you as if you was mine. I'll be the first. Forgive me.
Yeah, just make sure everybody's in here because it's Saturday, and I know some people went out and did the little goofy partying and stuff like that, whatever. But yeah, just get them up in here, and some people they'll be on the platforms to look for something goofy or whatever, and then you know we're in a time beyond goofy. You know what I'm saying? And most people just want to see something that gives them some false sense of hope. And I continue to express and state there is no hope without knowing self. You cannot appreciate nothing if you cannot appreciate yourself. We're going to use these, and y'all know how I am about this language. I actually know what appreciation really means. Yet you understand it based on how they've conscripted you to, by the education system, to accept it without no further delegations of debate or anything of the words utilized. You know what I'm saying? And it's pathetic how they've grafted everybody in, because everybody believes they know what they're saying. They believe they know, and they know nothing, because belief is not the fact of knowledge or knowing. Me on the res. On the res. My dress was long as all, man, listen here. My dress was down my back. And I shaved it off, what, about 3 years ago, was it? Three and a half, 3 years ago when I shaved off all the dreads. My hair was red, it was red, well, very reddish brown. Man. And that, I told you, that's my beard. I don't perm my facial beard, hair, or nothing. And, yeah, oh, damn, my beard, it was down my back, y'all. My dreads, I grew them for about several years. They were down here. I had it trimmed a few times, all the way down, like, no bald spots, no none of that, just, damn, that's crazy. Damn. Can't make that up, man. That's crazy. That's 5 years ago. That's about 2019, right? It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, they hiding. That's because they nasty. Anyway, that's because they nasty as hell. We gotta get a few bites and play a little music. This Saturday, I'm not in no rush. Maybe y'all is in a rush. I don't know.
Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I like that.
Fatty beef and eggs with parsley, cayenne, oregano, blah, 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 blah.
I'm just a black man title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And what you figure, Mr. Man, while you kicking back with sick planes to get you stacked, making chickens fat. You know you into that chillin' with your salt cat. Intoxicated to the point, fast simple acts. Be very nimble, jack of Joe, get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the mighty cats. It's deeper than taps and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps. Meant for the wise as well as the small rights. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack.
Celtic salt. Good for you.
With God on your side, you can get your soul back.
Sea salt, the real deal. funny how they have everybody scared of salt.
Yeah. We need some 3 parts on this mess up.
It's funny how they had made everybody think all the good things for you are bad without telling you the process of what they're making with caking agents, stripping the minerals out of salt, the sea salt, bleaching it, and then Morton, fake ass Jew, giving you Morton salt that's killing you, creating plaque and everything else. When regular sea salt, as we harvest it, never raised blood pressure or nothing. But nobody wants to know that. And the fact that I'm eating Wagyu beef, fatty, that's cholesterol, is what your brain is made of. And your blood and everything else requires it. Even your heart, the stronger walls. But they don't say nothing about the nitrites and this, FDs and chemicals and all the other process. Man, people gotta wake up and be smart. Well, what can you expect when they got everybody believing in a fake history?
Remember this, keep your enemy near you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink the brew. Heavily until the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week. Intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head, let the past stay dead, and keep a level head, and don't be misled. Remember most of what I said, I'm hot like times in a rock, but you gotta stop for what you know you're
I'm gonna get some of them dumb Peckerwoods who want to say racism's dead. I want to get some of them in here and invite them to a podcast where we can act fake civil and talk. Well, I can spank their ass and embarrass them. All them dumb Negroes talking about reparations.
Understand this is the way that the masses demanded. I have wisdom, but God planned it. General media planned it. I will flows on beaches.
Yeah, baby girl Slaughter.
The Taliban spent more time
DK, JB. All right, how y'all doing? What's happening, everybody?
But I ain't your daddy yet, but I could be your bro. If you could get the concept, they'd be ready to stand whenever I rip. But it's devastation whenever I spit. I spit flows that hit like mouth on tits, straight legit. You fake rappers need to understand that felonies, gunfights and drugs don't make a true MC. And I'll do more than talk this talk. All of it.
I worked my shoulders this morning.
There's no need to spaz, your nose bleeding.
And the thing I used to rep 315, 375 when I was like 25, 30, about shoulder presses. I was just doing 55s, 3 sets of 20, and I'm like, my shoulders is like, I wanted to come on shortly. My apologies. My apologies, because I had set everything up to go. I had set up stuff to go at 10. That says they're probably hiding it. And I woke up at like 12:30. I was like, I took it down. I was like, man, look, I was going to do it on the, like a podcast and read, where everybody can ask questions as I'm reading. I can respond to them. And I was like, you know what? Let me go down here and do this, because I get my little hour, 2-hour walk in. Y'all know I'm running marathons. I can. I'm just not, because I don't want the rest of the cartilage. I want to do my best to regenerate cartilage, where cartilage is kind of gone now. Some of y'all know, y'all probably watching me when I was running the last, 15? I told everybody it was a 17 mile that I run I did. That was live on 2 platforms. I was going back and forth. And I used the little, make you breathe a little harder. That was the worst idea at 50-something years old. Like, let me take that out of my mouth. I'm not boxing, just because when I boxed, I was used to putting this, 3 to 6 miles twice a day, every day. Especially after running with Muhammad Ali, and then because he had to go fight and stuff, and then for the 5 years I trained in Pennsylvania at Muhammad Ali's camp, and then going up meeting Customado and learning peekaboo. You know what I'm saying? So I really adore loving, and then all the drugs that they gave me when I was poisoned and throwing up blood for about 8 days, drowning on blood, literally. In Utah, in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the cardiovascular, one of the main centers, like top, they were giving me all kinds antibiotics. You know, it messes up the flora in your stomach, but it weakens the muscles in your heart, you know. And a lot of y'all know I studied medicine for a long time, and I still dibble dab in information because it's not real medicine. And if he closes that door one more time like that, I'm going to knock on that door and be like, yo, my man, you got a problem? But anyway, Airbnb. But it weakened my heart walls. And so even though I was doing chloria and all those things to strengthen myself, I couldn't wait to get back to running, and that is damning after their poison, their petroleum-based, subservient, mental, false aspirations to not assist, but to make millions. All right, that's what most of these doctors bastards are. All right, and so I was out there running 10 and 12 miles, you know, every other week. Usually during the week, I would run 1 or 2, maybe 3 miles just to, you know. And I was doing damage to my heart. To the heart that I have, excuse me. So, what I've been doing, a little red wine. Today we'll be a couple glasses of red wine, smoke my tree, which I have a medicinal tree, which is very good. It has some lavender in the marijuana with it. Lavender, smoking lavender with the, oh my goodness. You talking about, but there's still a body. Y'all need to know this. Just because I've accepted who I am, this is still a body. It could die. It could be destroyed. I just come back, but the whole thing is that's just reality. We're revealing things, and I know a lot of people are scary and all that. Boo, boo. You need to get over that. And I'm gonna tell you what you don't want to hear, because I don't give a damn about what you feel or what you believe. That means you know nothing. You have no expectations, and you're meaningless to them. So hopefully we can make you meaningless to yourself. Funny how people that never built nothing, never accomplished anything, given a whole bunch of lies, we teach them. At least Martin Luther King told you that truth. Cornel West did too, this punk self, and a number of other individuals. We trained y'all. That's right, in the early 1900s and 18, we trained y'all how to repair the roads, to make the mortar, the bricks, everything. Hell, we repaired the Capitol. We didn't just repair the Capitol. We actually started attempting to rebuild the cities that were blowing up. And they blew the autochthonous people on sight. They blew them up with them. Okay? Y'all, no history having. Think you just lived in the dirt in teepees and yurts. And pale skins, the ones that were here, they lynched them and killed them first, and subjugated the rest and made them turn over. And they had Negroes from other levels of other lands who conspired with them, with a false promise of longevity, knowing the original history. So they conspired against the true sons of Shem, which is real. But what people don't tell you about Atlantis, when it fell, 3 people went 3 different ways. That's why I don't like having a discussion and communicate with people who don't know nothing except for what they gave them. When I say to George, and I'm the only one I've been saying it, for over 30 years. The George Orwellian factor is deep. How can you fool people for so long? When in all actuality, it hasn't been long at all. I gotta find some good walking shoes. I might wear them little toe thing. So they got something I gotta go sign for. It's a package of stuff. I don't know what it is. So I told you, Mr. Thorstein Shuffle was in there this morning, still putting stuff up yesterday. And the lady came through, and I was like, why y'all got him doing that job? Well, he has to have he's about 400 years old, man. You see, he's got the straw up his nose, thing stuck in his arm, and dribble coming out his mouth. And y'all got him putting things in the box in that hot box. Man, if y'all don't, I know you can hear me. And she just started giggling. I know I did some stand-up comedy and everything. I know I like to make people laugh, but I was being dead serious, man. I mean, the guy had a thing out there. I don't know, he might have had an oxygen taker. I'm looking through my lockbox. Oh my goodness. And they got They got an embassy. They got somebody need to be in. We need to get the Bambalance, and we. Oh my goodness! But you know what I'm saying, huh? And she just came out. She looked, because everybody know me. They call me Mr. Library. Anyway, I'm saying, where y'all got Tarzan Shuffle running there? What the? Is he on KT? You know that stuff, the train? And she just giggling. Women, everything ain't meant to be funny, because some of us aspire to transition your heart into a lighter, better place. Damn. And she said, don't worry, it'll get in there. I ain't got no choice. I got to wait the money, because y'all act like y'all different from the rest of the world. Y'all don't open up on Saturday. I don't get it. Then you act like y'all go to church, and y'all some of the cusses and some of my bitches in the world. Anyway, that's Arizona for you. Excuse my language. So, somebody asked me, what do you think of Kanye and some of the dancers, what's going on Walt Disney? I think Kanye's not here. I've seen 4 different versions of it. I've actually kept the pictures. And I'm an artist. So you know I look at the eye extenuated. I look at the, you know your face has 2 sides. It tells a story that shouldn't be told. I look at the ear and the balance. I know if he's left-handed or right-handed. And so I realized one of the Kanye's was a left hand, because I remember him opening the door for the fake witch Kardashian. And I remember a speech she gave that would make you think that he was dead. And she's part of the Circle of 9, or whatever it's called. And these are people who practice a benign, stupid, institutionalized form of witchcraft, or sutras and stuff I find very dumb, and like, if this is the knowledge of knowing, they're like way below it. You know what I mean? And they always say, well, how can you say it? I'm authority. That's why. If you really knew what you were capable of, you wouldn't think on it, second guess it. You would say something and know it. And it would be more than practical. But it's probably too late for some of you, because the frequencies play a major indifference on how things actuate, or before they perform. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think I came on here long enough ago. People have plenty of time to know this. This is my only carbs for today. Which, you know, out of fruit, it is called what? Fructose, right? Which is not a bad carb. I'm going to test my sugar after I eat to show you guys. I'm not diabetic, but just to show you the difference. And some people know I do this. But anyway, as far as Snoo, my baby girl, shared a video of some knucklehead. What's her name? The one who had the, well, that's Katy Perry, right? What was the other one? Oh my goodness. Let's see. All right, West Side in it. That's right, West Side. Get it, brother. But let me see if I can find it. I mean, y'all need to know, they say it's a Masonic layout of Washington, D.C. That has nothing to do. Masonic is a made-up term by the idiots. Everything that they do when you say Shriners and all that other garbage shit, that's all made up by the Indian to make them like this something. That is not real. I wish people would, I would just wish. I would enjoy you people waking up and snapping about your damn whatever it is, Jan. And coming back to the realization of truth. I mean, the path to achievement is supposed to have started in a place they call home, which is the abode of your existence. But, you know, who am I to say? Right? I'm just flam throwing things all around. You know, nothing. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't have to do. I remember now, because I remember Katy Perry doing this. Let me make sure I say her name right, because if I say it wrong, y'all gonna be like, Red, you get retarded. Let me type it up. I'm in the Google. Taylor Swift. I had to spell it right. I just wanted to make sure it was actually Swift, not Swizz Beats. Anyway, so she farted in the mic. When I saw Snoop, I was like, that ain't the first time. When I used to be at some of them concerts, working backstage and stuff like that, and being an old Twin City breakdancer and stuff, security, man, them mugs would be, sometimes the breath would be halitosis. Like, you'd be like, and then you wonder why they chewing all that gum and mints, smoking the weed, and spraying themselves with that funky ass, deadly perfume. And I'm sitting there saying up in my face, yo, Khalif, holy cuz, what the fuck? And nobody else supposed to say nothing. It's like it's normal. I'm not in the party row of everybody sucking each other off and humping each other. I'm here, you see the job that I'm working, supposedly. And because y'all know, and you know, and I don't want to go no further. Boy, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all really don't have a clue about these people are perverted, nasty, downright. Listen, and you got a lot of youngins aspiring to get up over there in that stuff. Because none of y'all are doing the part to tell the truth. None. Now, as far as everything else, I mean, why even waste your time paying it attention? You know? People ask me and I say, you know what? I know of this mug. I know of them, like, from what's been going on. But if they are there, let me tell y'all something about media and everything. They get them in there and they have a major network. Trafficking, all kind of drugs, all kind of stuff. But then when you're in there, you realize everybody slowly and systematically have been grafted in. So you don't have an easy way out when you accept the contract. It's not how it works. See, when you're young and you don't know no better and you don't have a strong family or ground or basis based on history, but everybody just wants, remember I was talking about the outside and not taking care of the inside? You subjugate the young ones. And then you get what you get out here. Now, some are finding their way to be able to deliver and share things. But have you noticed when they share stuff, all of a sudden they're gone from the limelight? They've all of a sudden just disappeared. And then 6, 7, 8 months later, you're like, oh, they're back. I mean, even look at Jamie Foxx right now. They showed you the fraud walking, going on the boat, right? Remember that? What happened to his tattoo on his head? I know 2 friends who knew that he really had got it. See, nobody wants to accept the reality, but everybody wants to play a part. I've actually just had a discussion when I was in acting classes. Right? There's 2 brothers was like, man, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get into them. You know what I'm saying? One of them made himself way into Transformers because he was ex-army. But let me tell you this much. He was always up under all the gay people. And I think I was the only one who wasn't gay at all up in there. And the 2 brothers were suspect. But you would think because of the bandana and the toughness and, you know, acting a certain way. No, man, if he got that far, listen to me, man. Them acting classes, I had an excellent acting coach, teacher, everything. I had some of the best. Let's put it like that. They are really, really about that Jack life. And see, those ones are easily to be grafted in all the perversions if they decide to go to the upper room. The thing is, they actually learn that it's not about money. So every time you see them, you see the little goofy Negroes in the hoods holding stacks of racks. Empty, zero, just looking stupid. Those people who you don't see, who got them black cards and them platinum cards and all that, they really don't have to spend nothing. It's not about money. They have gotten to a point where they can't divulge that to you. These people are around those goofy people from Balenciaga, the goofy witch and all that other stuff. People who have partook of things that you would turn your stomach. You know what I mean? Now for the light-skinned folk, y'all keep running around talking about y'all the majority because of what they keep saying. The liars. You're not the majority. You are actually, and have always been the minority. Just a scapegoat because who's in the costume, the people who shouldn't, as for those who watch, all these auditors and this, that, and other, it seems like every day, if they're not committing suicide, they're getting fired. But there's good ones actually getting on the force. But then they got to deal with y'all who are ignorant and don't know how to communicate. You don't know legalese. you don't want to take the time to learn legalese to be able to communicate. Because most of the times when they run up on you, the first thing they are in their emotions because they went through something. A lot of them are on TRT and steroids and testosterone replacement therapy and steroids of some sort. Trust me, you know how many guys make it through special force training? They be on that stuff, but nobody wants to have this conversation. Any of my Puerto Rican brothers up on here? I used to go to San Juan a lot. Now I have, you know, both my wives are Puerto Rico. One very light skinned and one darker than me. But how many of y'all know about Fort San Felipe del Morro? It's the Star Fort. You know, any Puerto Ricans I talk to, they don't know the first thing about a Star Fort or anything. I said, well, you know what? You have our bloodline in you, but you have that fake conquistador. A lot of them have, this is the mixing to change the narrative, Shemitic blood, and then they have that Gujar, that whatever you want to call it, Ham, whatever you want to call it, Yaphet, Gomer, whatever you want to call it, all right? And that's the problem with a lot of them, and they're still connected to the root, but there are those there who are not of us. They kind of look passing. That means they pass like our light-skinned brothers who are in the islands, in the Caribs, who look like they're white, but they're actually nothing but straight-up Negro. And it's just because they look passing, because we've always had light-skinned people around us. These bastards subjugate. They're the ones doing the dirt. I mean, look at the brother that they murdered. What was that, 3 months ago? 2 months ago? The American citizen, the murdered in Puerto Rico? They're always the cab drivers, these bastards, who think there's something because they probably came here and they got caught up, whatever, right? They go back and they go with that mentality like they really think there's some badasses and they're not. And you get in a cab or something, they'll pull you into a dark street because you know where you're at, and they'll rob you with a gun because they become soulless. They think that they look good. And all that other nonsense that comes with it. Not talking about my homies now. I'm talking about the monkeys that hide amongst you. It's just like everywhere you at, every neighborhood. But you got millions of pale skins who ain't pale skins. They straight up Negroes. I've done already proved it. And if people are too lazy to research it, it ain't my loss. I don't care if you don't know. That's your fallacy. You run around dumb and ignorant, and I'll see you in the end, stupid asses. I'm hungry. For my 2A activists and my brothers who know to keep arms. Somewhere in Oklahoma, I just found out from Guns and Gadgets that they have vending machines, vending machines. I gotta go. I gotta take a ride to Oklahoma and go visit some relatives. That is good, y'all. I have no AC on, just a fan. It's hot. It's about 80. Damn, it's hot. I want to read something to y'all right quick, okay? Well, ain't no Pelican gonna come over here and say a damn thing. Trading places. Hey, what's going on, Spring? What's going on, Spring? I'm not using that L, Bay, our minister, brother, beloved, okay? But I respect it. Alician, what's up? Lloyd, whatever is she? Branch of the military that you serve in. One of them. We're not here to discuss that. What was that? Yeah. It's down there, and it's at a certain food court. Guns and Gadgets got it. He was talking about it. Because I woke up this AM, and I was like, let me go outside. You know me. Take that out, get some sun, grounding and all that, and doing my, you know. And the shit was playing. I was like, I knew I turned it off. Anywho, I was like, Guns and Gadgets? And he was talking about vending machine. I was like, oh, whoa, but it was real low. It was real low. So I don't know, maybe I hit this. I don't know. But anyway, so I listened to like first hand 6 minutes of it, and that's when I got it. Original sounds. What's going on, beloved? All right, I want to read something to y'all guys, okay? So, people having a hard time accepting the narrative of many gypsies, and when I had a video showing the true Palestinians, and they were as dark as midnight. Because a lot of people don't want to accept the fact that Arabs are a new ethnicity created on these 800, the destruction of certain parliaments going around the so-called continent. Now, you need to know these maps are bullshit. There are so much more lands. And y'all know the revealing of thousands of islands, right? There's more land than that. Bigger land than even America when you go towards the North Pole. I mean, they got 700 miles or plus they have not been able to get through because of magnetic and powerful water oceans. We had somebody just get lost attempting with a new kind of vessel, get destroyed, didn't even make it close to. And see, that's why I keep saying there was only one brother who got them further to a point. A brother. Because you know about the people, they said out of Africa, my butt, they were up the Cayman Islands, they took and put in Alaska because they had killed off most of the true New Age Inuit, right? And that's why they got the Mongols. They had to bring them up there, and these fake people they call Muskogos and all that. When you already seen them down in Ecuador, Mexico, and shit, you already see that the real ones is like us, and mixed in with the Spanish. But see, nobody wants to have that conversation. So anyway, relax. So they took them up there, and they survived, and they made totem poles. Africans don't make totem poles. And they're not all, I hate saying Africans like that. That's disrespectful because there's some people that don't identify as African. I know some brothers who I served with, you call them African, they would, because we used to box together in the hangar bay. And they would knock niggas out. No more goofy Phil out of Philadelphia talking all that reckless raw stuff. Even though we all box and everything, some of these jokers would be like, and they wouldn't say nothing, just cold slide them on the non-skid, man. And I'd be laughing. Told y'all with that fake Moorish, and my boys from Morocco, they dual citizens, got families right here. I'm still in touch with them. They laughing when the brothers getting together like they doing some secret thing with the little red fez on their head. And I'm like, well, maybe that's what you is, a traitor to this land and conspire against the original people. So it's possible you was a Hamitic mofo. But you got these little fake ass Indians talking about you was a Canaanite, not knowing the first thing to what that alludes to or what it means. In the religious Dakora stuff, you know what it says. But in the truth, it goes back to the Sumerian points. And that's not even several for these fake 5% of motherfuckers. See, this is what I do. And I eat some up because I'm tired of people building and building nothing, but only building to destroy and tear one another down. That's why they're frauds. They don't know nothing except for what the enemy conspired to give them. And now they move as if they're moving lucrative with traitorous ass Negroes and light skins who will sit there and in sacrilege, sacrament you in it, and sacrilege, sacrament you into it because it keeps you beneath. Stupid asses. Ariel Sharon spent his whole life in this land, first called, not meaning original, British Mandate of Palestine and the Israel. Let me read that one more time. I don't think y'all really heard me. Let me read that one more time. Ariel Sharon spent his whole life in this land. Because you got to remember, his parents migrated there in the 20s or something like that, or when they were 20. But it was in this land, first called British Mandate of Palestine and the Israel. Do you know what it means when it says the Israel? Ariel Sharon, by real name Ariel Shimerman, born February 26, 1928, at Kfar Malal in the British Mandate of Palestine and deceased at Ramat Gan, Israel, which we know that is false, January 11, 2014. There is no Israel. Yasser Arafat. By real name, Mohammed Abdel Rauf Arafat. Al-Qadwa al-Husseini, August 24th, 1929, in Cairo. In Cairo, Egypt. As we know, there is no such place as Egypt, for it is a dynastically, it is a period, a time, all right? Has nothing to do with a goddamn place. They just rewrote everything, and none of y'all been able to figure this out. And deceased at Clermont, France, November 11, 2004. Ariel Sharon is the son of a Jewish couple. Convert fakes. Well, Jew is the new term. I guess they can claim that because it's not who we are. Jewish couple, we're Judean. That's a big difference. And we're more than this fucking, we're Atlanteans. We're more than that. But y'all can't snap up out of the coma they got you in. Jewish couple from Eastern Europe that migrated to Palestine in the early 20s while nothing forced them to. They did it for the love of the promised land and hope for their children, and became farmers there. Yasser Arafat is the son of an Arab couple. See, they even call them Arabs. That's a made-up term. God damn, man. From Palestine that moved to Egypt in the early 20s while nothing forced them to. They don't even know the real, well, the heads did, but most of them don't know. They know the truth that has been given. And all of this shit is fake. So you can go ahead when you read the protocols of the Goys for Zion, that means dumbasses, read it and have a deeper understanding. Don't be tumultuous. Don't have turmoil in your soul, your source, your truth, and thought going through the Rolodex. Dig up the old information that you haven't been privy to. Allow yourself to dream again, expand. Allow yourself to come into a deeper understanding. Okay? And listen to me, y'all. When you do, you're going to see things. When people talk, spew, vibrate, whatever you want to call it, some of you will actually get physically nauseous because you know it ain't right. You'll start going, whoa. Do not deny it. Allow it. You must overcome it. You know, remember how many of y'all remember I told you I keep going on about under pressure. What does the eagle do when it reaches 38 or 40 years old? First thing it does, it removes its plumage. Then it removes its claws. And it pecks it off because they're all damaged. And then it takes how long? How long does it take before it molts and it regains a stronger beak, better talons, and a brand new shiny plumage of some of the most pristine feathers, if you want to call it that. And then it goes out for another 30 to 40 years of it. Yeah, it's an eagle. 70 to 80 years. How many of y'all are aware of that? How many times do y'all find crab shells and think that you found yourself a crab graveyard when all it is the crab molted out of that old raggedy ass shell, busts out of it because under pressure, so it can harden and grow, which becomes a pretty damn good meal. Grow a newer one because it's bigger. Same thing with the lobster, the clam, the mussel, the oyster. Why is it that nobody knows this? When the oyster actually builds sediment on top of itself as it expands, it's phenomenal. Under pressure. A lot of you don't like pressure. They got the men so emotional they can't handle pressure. So what they do? Pop, 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 pop. They're not like us. Pop, pop, like idiots. And the women setting brothers up still. You destroy yourselves unknowingly. And every time y'all women have an abortion by this sick, bastardized system to which never existed, those chromosomes, the split has happened. It is in you. And there will be days you will not understand that some of y'all had these abortions. How fucking dare you? Y'all don't want to have this real conversation. Don't worry, we're gonna read Margaret Sanger today. We're gonna read about this little bitch, Rockefellers, Collins, Vanderbilts, the Black Pope, Gray Pope, and all of them that push for y'all's own demise because you're too stupid to know better. Stop getting scared of me like that. You can feel me when I'm going to show you right now. I haven't finished. I can't eat all this in one sitting. I'm just not like that. I'm going to show you right now my blood. So I just drank. This right here is, I do these because I actually visit the place where they were making these. So this is Vital Berry, which is apple, orange, raspberry, strawberry, mango, and Astradiola. This is what I make at sometimes. Some of the brothers know I really get down, but I prefer to buy certain things. So that's my carbs for today. I'm going to show you. Do my blood. I'm not diabetic, y'all, so don't fret. I gotta wipe up here. Yeah, I got one of those sheets of sweat. Oh, that's moist towel. That's ridiculous. Okay. Here we go. So I just want to show you, all right? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna show you my sugar. What it's at right now. Others have seen this, and it's for me. It's good to show people because most people get a little fearful and everything, and they're like, you know. Let me tell you something, man. You cannot lean on a system that was created to destroy you in silence, while everybody else, they're doing it because it's important just to get to you. They'll kill half of their own just to eradicate you in ignorance, because the moment you go, they have to flee here. This world won't sustain without you. They think that they have enough babies, bodies. I can't go into it because then some of you, I'll talk about it on another time, because then they might want to try and act a little too hasty and get themselves caught up in something they're really not prepared for, and they never will be. And I'm saying that with authority. I told you they're stupid. So we got everything set up. We're gonna set this up on, I'm on 5. I wanted to get a nice little deep penetration. So put on 5. So we're gonna charge it, okay? It's charged. There we go. So now all I can do is hit boom, and we wipe I'm gonna use my pointer finger. I got this ready. So let's go ahead and get it done. Here we go. There we go. There we go. It's running with the alcohol. Still alcohol on, but it's all right. Come on, buddy. I clock pretty quick too, y'all. So I know it's some different shit. God damn it. It's my needle. I'm hitting it again. Come on, fool. Okay, that might work. I had to hit it again. I clock pretty quick, y'all. But seriously. Okay. It needs more? God dang it. God dang it. I had it on 5. They'll be like, you'll play the piano? Shut up. Oh, come on. Get in there. I'm clotting quick, y'all. Okay. Error. I'll do it again. I gotta change the needle out. We'll use my thumb. This is the way it is. Okay. It's funny, I was at boot camp. The little nurse was trying to stick me. She couldn't done it. I had bruises all over my arm. And so Chief came up. What's going on here? I says, can I do it? I can stick myself. I stuck myself and drew my own blood in boot camp, y'all. Going through the lines. 5. It's 5. There we go. I think that might happen. Oh yeah. It's giving me fucking E3. Why is it giving me error, bro? Motherfucker. Excuse my language. Okay. Last song. I could do this 1,000 times, y'all. It doesn't bother me. Let's get it all the way in there. Okay, now we're gonna hit that same spot again with the same needle. Like I'm worried about AIDS or some shit. All right, we're gonna go. It's tingling, but it is what it is. We're gonna go to a fattier part with a little more blood. Hit. All right, there we go. They tried to tell me one time I was diabetic. I looked at the doctor and I says, "You don't get your fucking ass away from me." I whispered to him. I said, "You don't get your fucking ass away from me. I got about 30 motherfuckers I'll call right without one. And each one of them will make sure they know where you at." And I wasn't playing with him. And he says, "You threatening me?" Motherfucker, we beyond that. I ain't see that motherfucker no more. I'm drinking honey sweet tea too. Real honey with lemon. A lot of lemon though. All right? Somebody else say, wait, the nigga just ate? Wait. He just ate? Hold up. But y'all don't want to listen to me. You want to listen to everybody else. Have at it. Listen to everybody else. And when I'm drinking some wine and smoking my bloody blunt, now, let me show you how I get rid of this, okay? For those who don't know. Remember this little thing right here? The top? That's what you take and you press it on it, okay? And then when you've done that, so you can push it up, but usually, just take it, hang it over the garbage, and you slide it out. And then you're good to go for the next time, okay? That's it. These things are excellent. It's good to check, especially if something's feeling kind of wrong and you're not sure. I always say, people, if you can, first try a couple of push-ups. If you don't cramp too bad, cancel something, do some sit-ups, chin up. If you're still having an issue, check your blood. If that's not the case, you're not spiking over 2 something 3, then there's something else going on. And hopefully you can find somebody or know somebody in medicine who's actually going to be of some service to you. All right, I just wanted to share that because some people ask me, "Yo, Red, can you mind doing it again?" I don't know if they say this. I don't care about doing it. It's real. It's good to have these things, and it's also good to pay attention to yourself. And I mean that's eternally, not eternal, not eternally, like not internal. Excuse me, but eternally, and that's one and the same, really. But when you look at it eternally, it's like forever. When you realize that you're not human, some sea beast. When you realize that you are actually immortal and you're in the physical, it's a whole nother dynamic. No, seriously. And when you're able to call upon things, I'm not here to stop nothing. If that was the case, then a whole lot of things would be stopping. And there would be people moving with me because I would show them things. I'm not here for that. I actually enjoy this. All the dumbasses getting their just desserts for remaining dumbasses and being ignorant. Some people say that's a coward. That's because you can't. Oh, like that little goofy ass, broken, fake ass, worthless psychology is going to mean something to me. People are stupid. No, they are. And people, there's no such thing. So you know what that means. People thought people thought, and I'm saying it to be disrespectful, and persons and certain individuals, well, I can't say individuals, persons and peoples really thought they knew something. Like, I was sitting there going, so you's a person and you's the peoples, huh? But you say it, oh, I say it because it's real. Y'all ain't actually nothing. And they looking at me like, what he talking about? Then some people started really looking at things saying, you know, Red be reading, he's studying. Let me go and see. Everything is out there in front of you. Everything. They told you everything, but you choose to be in absurdity and be in ignorance. You dig what I'm saying? Let me get some more of this goddamn tea. I'm gonna smoke some of that lavender, baby. Well, it's got the real thing in there, you know what I'm saying? Hey! I figured ganja tea and one of y'all would have popped up on me like a red. We came to hang out. Cool. Nah, man. Chunks. That's my boys, man. Oh, this is so freaking hot. I actually made this over a fire. It seems hotter than over the damn electric stove or gas one. Let me show you the tent that I got. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can slide this back. I got a lot of books right there. Hold on now. We're going to go outside. It's sunny too. It's good sunny. And we got a backyard dog, man. You tore that box up. That's the new one. Oh, shit. My shoulders are bombed. Oh, yeah, I did 55-pound press. Ooh, child. I didn't take the M&M today. I take it every other day. They say load up on it for a month or 2 months, then take a week or two off. I take this shit every other day. I don't care. I ain't trying to be young and all that fake shit. We're old souls. There's nothing young about you. So anyway, this is the one. I think it was like 114 or 140, something like that. I think it's upstairs. The tag. So this is the 10 sleeper. I wanted to get something a little bigger, something you can stand up in. 6'8" in height and everything, as far as the center dysplasia and stuff like that. I like it because I want to get these solar panels. If you got some old solar panels you don't want to kind of you carry, I mean, I'm always giving away stuff, but we plug into like 125, 200 watt jackery or something like that. You can send it to me. You know what I'm saying? Or send it down to Ganja. I get it when I get down there. Get his address and everything. But this right here is compared to the other few that I have. But I want to get the canvas one so I can put my oils and stuff, like put well or seal oil and like a painting canvas. You know what I'm saying? And those are phenomenal with metal spikes. A lot of these you get plastic. If you ever get tents, get you some metal spikes with barbs on the end. So when you drive them in, they can withstand at least up to 50-mile-per-hour winds. Very important. Okay. And if you're going to sleep, I'm a person, because even though this is made with poly, different, materials, I still enjoy having a little air blow up contour mattress and then having my sleeping bag. And if you have to, get a cot, but you can get cots made with cotton or canvas, which are actually better to help with the grounding and how you sleep at night, or rest, slumber, whatever term you use. Y'all can tell I'm really big on words. Not words, the frequency and the vibration, because they are steeped in colors, and sometimes we are pulling out red and black without knowing or unwittingly. Unknowingly and wittingly by their devices, okay? So yeah, this is the baby right here, okay? And if 12 people came to the land and popped these up, we'd have a little communion and could build, rest, do what we got to do, and they're easy to camouflage. As far as Mylar and all that other stuff, well, it'd be up to you. I can't speak on everything because then the enemy would know and they would be able to overcome certain things, and I'm not here to speak on everything, all right? I'm just here to talk about some things I know, because I don't really know a lot. Don't you get scared again. You're supposed to have some of me running around rubbed off on you. But anyway, I hope that was something worth something, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go all crazy and everything, but everything you think you know, stop. Stop. I know it's people giving great information and it's respected, but there's sometimes when you have to be responsible for self. You dig what I'm saying? Blow up, weatherproof, walk-in tents. Oh yeah. Those, those are kind of expensive. Not saying I can't. I'm just, I like them. Those are bad. Oh, this guy from Turkey. Him and his wife go out and they be using all them things. And I watch him on a regular. I like my boy in New Zealand with his dog that passed away, Ab. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you know how I am about dogs, y'all. Right? Coming from the Anawa. So there's individuals who I truly enjoy watching, you know what I'm saying? And yurts are cool, you know, yurts are cool, you know, but there's a lot of stuff out here. So somebody asked about this, right? About the flag. I stated what should all need to be stated. It is ours. Most of the pale skins running around down south talking about, hey, we just the sheriff. They didn't fight they ain't no sons of the Confederacy. It wasn't no Civil War. I knew my great-great-uncles. It's all lies, and they made up a fake based on real encroachment on land, and we fought for a long time. And now we fight in ignorance and fight each other because they've had the time where everybody, all of us in the 60s were being usurped by another war because of wayward-ass children who were adopted, brought over, all right, going to fight a war, talking about draft, not knowing that they didn't have to go, right, because they still had that fight in them, but there was no direction, no focus, when the focus was all around them. You see what I'm saying? And all them lynches, do you know where they dispersed and stopped? Because niggas from other places got wind and came, and they were looking for the people, and they killed a lot of folk. This is what the part they don't tell you about these goddamn lynchings. That when they were happening, a lot of them white folks got dead. Not all of them, but a whole lot of them did, and they don't want you to know that. Because they give you some false ass sense of hope, they think. When it ain't false at all, because most of the people in these agencies, regardless of knowing who you are, you'd be surprised how many of them don't know who you are. All right? Yeah, well, she's a fucking idiot. Baby girl Slaughter. You tell her to come over here. Tell her to bring that shit to a podcast. I want to see the documents. I want to see who they signed by. I want to see how authentic they are. These are the little things you can ask. All right? Because most people, you know what I'm saying, honey? Most people don't have a fucking clue. It's one thing to be reading out of this. Another thing to be reading out of this motherfucker right here. And this motherfucker right here. Hold the fuck up. Damn, I'm about to try to choke myself. Where's that other book at? Oh, I don't know. And when you really get into shit, and then you realize that most of the shit is made up because you watched 1984, right? George Orwell. And then you look at the timetables compared to the lies they give you, right? The timetables, because you're becoming more aware of shit. And a lot of the pale skins are starting to become aware of a lot of weird shit where they give numbers exactly of who came to what and how many came in and actually left. There weren't enough pale skins to fight no goddamn civil war here. Or no revolutionary war, which is a lie because they've been under the ground. It's all made up bullshit because the fake king and queen of England are motherfucking Jews. Well, her dead ass. They probably got her in a rejuvenation chamber or some shit. I don't give a fuck. All that don't mean nothing when you start actually knowing and learning some things. You'll be surprised if you pay attention. I don't want to mix that book up in here. No, sir. You don't get to get up in here. Get your ass up off of there. Well, that's the magic this USA. So, somebody else asked me about a couple of these books that I recently got. I'm not going to show them all because some of the ones I got I paid for and y'all didn't help. I just bought some that y'all helped. So, the book of Occult Philosophy by Henry Cornelius Agrippa. Y'all see how they already got deep and pinned the pages, running back and forth, highlighting and marking shit. And then the other one, Psychic Self-Defense. Oh. There's some good shit in there. But don't go fucking with shit you know nothing about. Listen to me. For once in your life, regardless of, see, because most of you are pretty ignorant. Do not go fucking with shit you know nothing about. Or you're not prepared or ready for it. Some people go, but you got the Book of the Dead, you got the 12, the dead. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me. You don't have a slightest idea or clue about me. Except for what the fuck I tell you. And that ain't a whole lot. Now, I know some people went and got this, the Book of Wisdom, right? Enjoyable read. Practical. Okay? Heaven bearers, I'm coming to you. You know I'm going to read y'all here in a little bit. I got to. The Gospel of the Holy 12 is exceptional. But it is, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. This is some cult shit, but it's good. For those who want to have a deeper understanding of some things, excellent fucking read. Do not fuck with these. Do you hear me? Do not fuck with this shit. Do not fuck with that. Half of y'all probably can't even fucking read it. And do not fuck with this. Okay? And trust in me that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Until you've acquired that everything is meaningless and you really know who you are, then maybe. Because the idiot will test you. The idiot will test you. Trust me. And you ain't ready. Y'all not ready. When you motherfuckers want to come through here before I leave this motherfucker. Yeah, one more chance, goddammit. Oh my goodness. How'd y'all like my sugar? It look pretty good to y'all? To be about what they say, I guess y'all in y'all's years, 58. Anyway, y'all so old, y'all just have no clue at how old y'all really are. There ain't no such thing as time, y'all. I'm laughing because it amazes me that people actually, well, yeah, you believe in time. That alludes to a lot then. Who's the benefactor of that? Not you. You're the ignorant party. But when you come into knowing of self, then you realize there is no time. Hope you figure that out. Baby, what's up, boo? Coming in here all late and shit. I was gonna get her a round trip ticket. I'm too scared. Anyway, I have those. I haven't read them yet. Be careful, all right? It's good to get books, sis. Some books ain't meant to be fucked with. That's our grandpappy's. Yes, of course we are. Teresa Griffin, all right. Your Earths are cool. Your Earths are cool, y'all. I actually had one. I had a mini one that I had when I was on the reservation that I was set up. It's one that we made with canvas and everything. Because I actually know the guy who makes all the tents for all the over in Red Lake. I actually used to go over there, and we would go over there for ceremonial reasons and everything like that. And he makes all the grand tents that you see at all the places around Arizona. He makes all those tents that for ceremonies, this, that, and all that. Like we have the quinceañera, they have a different one, and the girls and they don't eat, and the peyote thing and all that. I used to be up in the drum. We hit the peyote, and fuck, and then I make the quiches in the morning after a whole night of fucking dream walking and shit and ayahuasca and shitting out both ends of my, like. And then we go, and the girls they go and run, and we're talking about empty, just run, like, you know what I mean, like. So I know that guy, so I used to go and get him to order me the canvas, and I would go out there and get my wood, go down, what you call a lumber yard or hardware store, and I pick up all the stuff, and I'd make we can make one of those underground, like go with a 2-level, 7 feet underground, a 2-level where you have to walk in through what you call a weather thing, and the top will look like something where you have solar panels and hidden by shrubs, but you have 2 or 3 floors underground with sumps and everything else, and I'm not gonna say no more, cause that's telling too much, right there, Ganja. Will you see a Ganja's hopefully big, but I can make my way there. Yeah, I should have been on my way there. Because I'm setting a lot of things up to get rid of a lot of shit. So, and there's a lot of things coming in. Last weekend would have been best for me, but now you know, like y'all, I can't tell y'all everything on here. Come on now. So, I mean, Timonius drives 16, 17 hours. So, please. And I drive everywhere. So, you know. I'll see what I can do. When I go over there, I really want to go and be it. Like, everything is emptied out. They done cleaned the rugs and shit. And I've got my shit packed up. I'm on the road. Me and Al, we're on our way. I'm thinking about picking up a goddamn, I can't say what kind of dogs. And get there and be like, goddamn, I'm going to have a whole $1,100 for rent going to the building of everything. And that's every fucking month. And it needs to happen. Like, it should have happened last fucking year, but we got a bunch of Negroes who are lazy. Just fucking... Anyway, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to curse them. For those who believe in the word curse, and that's what it is. They'll fall on hard luck, and I don't want that. We need everybody, but people need to wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot, right? Wagyu beef and 6 eggs. You want to lose weight, brothers? That's how to do it. Stay away from all that white shit. And don't be eating no rare shit. I saw that Jamaican dude in UK was a bodybuilder or whatever, teaching everybody right, but nigga had the damn, what you call it, biting into raw meat. He not like us. Had a lot of things right. Most melanated, dark melanated people, y'all can live off of green shrubs and shit and certain fruits, like at a minimum, getting plenty of sun and be powerful as fuck. Some of us are a little different. We were created. These bodies were created. We subjugated to both and without. I can't explain no more on here about that, but there's too many chemicals, too many plastics and PFAS, whatever the fuck they want to call it. And that's all they've been doing is fucking y'all up. I have no contract with none of them dumb motherfuckers. I would be there. Be there. When I come, bro, you know, hey, first thing I'm doing, you know, y'all, a lot of people were like, how, before the shit happened in Hawaii, it was like, damn, Red, you got rid of Chocolate Thunder and you got, what's that? I said, that's Blue Thunder. They're talking about, why is it blue? You know. I was like, cuh, don't even fuck around, cuh. But anyway, bro, I didn't get because of that. I said, well, this is all, and they'll tell you, all he ever said was he's ex-military. That's all I would say. And then Hawaii happened. Even Orange County, when that shit happened some years ago, remember? All the blue was still, nobody wanted to say nothing. And then you hear Biden saying, oh, we got to do something to beat that. That means changing up the frequency so we're going to have an effect on the blue, which is not hard, but it's complicated because the prisms of colors, how they work and bounce off of certain things. So will I have to get a truck that's green next? I don't know. I'm just saying. Everybody knows. Then everybody started getting blue vehicles, and the shit was funny. Ain't nothing racist about this. That is ours. That's it. Bottom line. That's it. Nothing else. It's ours. Trust me. It's ours. Ain't no black fake nuts. I hate the word black and Afro. I hate all that goofy shit. I don't know how they fooled this generation knowing that even James Brown told motherfuckers the feds paid him to send the Jews, paid him to sing I'm Black and I'm Proud. When he had nothing, he knew who he was. He wasn't with that shit. The Black Panther movement was not a Black Panther, it was a Panther movement. God damn it, my father belonged to the motherfucker. Right out of Vietnam. Before he joined and started robbing these Jew banks. He only robbed them because he was trying to get back. He didn't give a fuck. Yo, man, hey, Supreme, talk about it, brother. Yo, see, Supreme sound better without that El Bay and minister. Like, that's all they religious shit. We're not religious folks. El Bay, that's for false god, bro. If you don't know, you don't know. But Supreme, I can rock with that name all day. Supreme, that's it. That's a god unto itself for the lower extent, because there is no God. There is only the creator of creation, to which we don't have a reference. We don't need to be a reference to. We need to be a referendum to ourselves down here, because we walk in the presence of all these things. You get where I'm coming from? But I like that name, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he always saying this quiet shit out loud. You know what I'm saying? Always. Always. Anyway, let me get up off of here. I appreciate y'all taking the time. I hope I made some sense to many. If not, stick with me. Welcome to the goddamn nation. We ain't no tribe and no clan of motherfuckers. We a nation. Start carrying ourselves like one. Okay? And fuck all that. Rather be judged by 12 and carried by 6 bullshit. Fuck all both of them motherfuckers. When you reclaim yourself, motherfuckers can't say shit. And if they want to try that Palestine shit over here some more, well, why don't y'all start rattling the door? So what? You got a bunch of terrorist motherfuckers the CIA let in. So the fuck what? Do you know how to befriend some of them motherfuckers? Because they just want some get back. And you got some greasy motherfuckers who don't know the difference from right or wrong. But they in the wrong. They put them in the cities around the most dumbest niggas. Culpable niggas. But they ain't putting the ones around us. They move a little different. Because that's around us. That's where they want to send the mercenaries and the soldiers. You know, the ones who actually know something. It don't mean shit. And that's all I'm going to say to that. Because somebody up there in the higher organization of shit, they're watching this. That's why they're watching this. That's why this is a CIA platform too. Because they want to hear somebody slip up and give them some goods. There is no slip up and no goods to be gathered. There's nothing they can do to stop what's fucking going to happen or come. They initiated in their ignorant steed of all the fucktivity they've done. Don't worry. Stay your course, motherfuckers, because you are. That's all I got to say to that. So they locked up over in England, Foul Wow or whatever his name is. What's that guy's name? Foul Wow or we got your ass now. You that guy? And the other kid, Colin, they locked him up too. We know about Rashad. These motherfuckers is reaching, man. They ain't locked them up. They took them as prisoners of war. These motherfuckers better slow the fuck down. They better let them niggas out. That's all I'm gonna say to that. And it not meaning it's gonna be better for they fucking asses. That's what the fuck I'm saying. And I'm saying it with joy and whatever the fuck words y'all use when y'all talking about that. I'm some with the church shit, whatever the fuck. I'm saying it because it only shows exactly what I've seen. I'm enjoying this shit. Y'all really don't know. Some of you would say, he is dark. I didn't ask y'all to walk in the Jannah with me. I asked you to walk in the Hawa. You stupid mother. Y'all cannot walk in the darkness. Y'all walk around bumping your head as it is and there's light all around you. What the fuck? You can't walk in them dark places, though. So stay away. Nigga, stop playing tough. You are already the energy, the benefactor of protection. It's just to stop attempting to be a fucking man, to which you never can be. Every time I hear a woman saying, Happy Father's Day to the women, I'll be wanting to take that bitch and bury her myself. Sounding all make themselves further irrelevant and dumb. No, you are the power that charges the motherfucking battery and keeps the strength protecting the power. Like, start working in that circle and stop being a friend of me and a friend of mine. Fuck all of them. Start being what you're supposed to be in your own steed, and you'll have more better interpretation of reality or truth, instead of accepting the fake reality that you've been steeped in living the fuck in. As if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. appreciate y'all. Beloved sisters, brothers. Okay? And I do have a Cashapp, motherfuckers.